Listen, boosting your credit score to 750 plus or 800 plus and having the perfect credit score has never been simpler. Hello, you got Mr. Smith, 0.5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And in this brief video, I'm just kind of going to go over what it takes in order to have perfect credit and why we strongly suggest you take this route. You see, we have what is called the income shifting membership, and I won't go over everything that's entailed in it, but it includes a host of things, as you can see. But what we want to focus on is you being smart about your credit. A lot of people have aspirations of better credit, and they want to do things with their credit, whether it's buy a home, buy a vehicle, or invest in property using or leveraging their credit. Either way, you need to be smarter about your credit. So what we have is a smart credit system that a lot of people are getting great results from, seeing results every 30, 60, 90 days, and it's allowing them to boost their credit so they can do whatever it is that they want to do. And we just want to personally share it with you because we feel like it's a simpler approach, a less expensive approach to bettering your credit. Sometimes people feel as though as it relates to credit, they have to pay an arm and a leg, or that it has to be, hard to do to the point where they can't do it themselves. Let's not overly complicate credit or allow other people to make you think it's harder than what it is. We've simplified it for you so you can really take advantage of it and get your credit where you want it to be. And the power in doing it this way is if your credit was to ever take a slip or a dip, you know now what to do in order to boost your own credit versus having to pay somebody again to start bettering your credit. It's power in it. So let's take a dive into the smart credit system, what it entails, and how you can best benefit from what it is that's available to you. It's a list of video tutorials all broken down into modules. So this is just the home page, and you can see it's an introduction. I won't play that, but what we want to focus on primarily is the 750 credit plan. This is the plan to get you to 750 and above that many people are benefiting from all across the nation. And as I stated, it's broken up into modules. Module 1 all the way down through 10. And each module connects to the next module. So, of course, you don't want to skip around and jump to module 5 if you don't understand the pieces that we've already laid 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you want to start and go one by one. And it's not a lot of fluff in here. It gets straight to the point to where the modules are fairly short, so you can get a full education about credit in a short amount of time, no matter what your current education is as it pertains to credit. So as you can see, you got the introduction to the 750 credit plan, how to obtain your credit score, how to read your credit report, dispute items, remove negative payment history, reduce credit utilization, add credit history, how to properly apply for new credit, get credit mixture, and check disputes. All of these things are a part of bettering your credit. You see, sometimes people only focus on removing items from your credit report. But the problem is that helps sometimes, but it only covers a small percentage. And then sometimes people move or remove things that are beneficial. So they may go about removing things from your credit report when in all actuality, had you just kept some of that positive credit history and only removed the negative credit history, it would have helped your score even more. So this is why it's important for you to understand how to go about it yourself. That way, if you ever pay someone else, you have a thorough understanding of how it works. Not only that, it protects your information. You see, identity theft is on an all-time high right now, and the last thing you want is your information floating around just because you paid somebody to fix your credit and you thought they were going to fix your credit, but in all actuality, they were passing it off to a third party, and that third party entity has to act on your behalf, which means they're acting as if they're you. So what we say is, why don't you just get an understanding and do it yourself? It's simple, it's laid out, is calculated to where if you follow these steps step by step, you can get your credit from wherever it is now to wherever you want it to be. And I'll click on a couple just so you can see that it's just not a video telling you do this, do that. We also covered the basis of giving you downloads to utilize and learn from, so you'll know exactly what you're doing and why. You see, we're talking about the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is what everybody has to go off of as it pertains to their credit. Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. You see, a lot of people don't go about the debt collection process properly, and because of it, you can get certain things removed off of your credit that shouldn't be there because they didn't do the things that they were supposed to do. Credit scoring brochure. So all of these downloads are included. And it's also, a lot of people want to know, so what are the letters I need to mail in order to get certain things removed from my credit? Well, glad you asked. Those documents are included as well. So we give you the steps on how to obtain your credit score, read your credit score in order to understand it. But understanding how to dispute things on your item is what a lot of people are more excited about getting access to. The documents that you need in order to mail off and get those things removed. So we included those documents as well. We have dispute letters that are included that show you exactly what you need to do and show you exactly how you need to mail those letters, because it's a certain way you want to go about doing it, and we recommend mailing for certain reasons that are covered inside of the modules. But just wanted to let it all out and let you know, look, the 750 credit plan is something that you should strongly consider if you want to better your credit. All of the steps have been laid out. There's no guesswork. You can do it as simple as following these steps. And we also have the monitoring system known as the 750 monitoring. So basically, if you don't want to go through Credit Karma or any other credit that allows your credit to be monitored, you can get access to ours for a lot less. Basically, you're able to monitor your credit. An hour cost to monitor your credit is $34.95 for an entire year. We know people who pay that monthly. So an entire year can be covered for $34.95 a year in order to monitor your credit, which is basically you being able to see what's on your credit that needs to be removed, that's hindering your credit from being less than perfect. And it also includes the income shifting strategy that we teach and show people how it helps them lower their debt to income ratio, get out of debt a whole lot faster. We won't go into it into great detail, but I just kind of really want you to give an inside view, a sneak peek of what you can get access to, because credit is one of the things that you definitely want to get in control of for many reasons. But whatever your reasons are, consider this a platform that you can use in order to boost your credit. There's no longer a secret to boosting your credit score. It's simple, no matter what anyone tells you, and we provide you with the smart credit system to help you be smarter about your credit so you can obtain the credit goals that you desire and deserve. That concludes this video. I am Mr. Smith, 0.5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and click the available link so you can get access to it, and I look forward to hearing your story, your testimony. Salute.